you may notice a little something different. Over here, we got another structure. And what this is, you may ask, is it another beautiful building with obviously a terrific interior, thoughtfully designed and laid out? No, it's an iron farm. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, an iron farm, that's nice. That's pretty nice. I bet you it works just fine. Well, it did work just fine. And then I was messing around a little bit, and I forgot to spawn proof something. And now we have an iron golem. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. We gotta evict that guy. He's not allowed to be there. You know, we got 3.5 stacks of iron out of it before it broke, though. That's not terrible. And another thing we gotta show you is I've finished the interior on this trading hall. Did I add more villagers? You asked too many questions, but the interior is finished. So take a look at this. We didn't add too much. We just put a little bit more on top of the stalls here. Some cut copper oxidized slabs, whatever they're called, and some fences, and I got some droopy leaves hanging from the ceiling just to close it off a little bit. I like that you can see the sun, the sky through the leaves here. On the agenda today is we need to get that big iron fucker out of there, out of my iron farm, into the lava where he belongs. And after that, we're going to actually this time get started on the villagers. Okay, so it's time for a progress report. Da, 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 da. Here's the no. Okay, it's time for a little progress report. So now you guys get to see some villagers finally in these stalls here. So I got farmers set up, and I actually got super lucky with these guys. All of them trade pumpkins and melons. So those guys have been giving me tons of emeralds. Other than that, I just got a couple toolsmiths. I already had the one. I got another one who just has, you know, unfortunate trades, but what are you gonna do? You know, we'll take them. I have a couple weaponsmiths. This guy has a pretty good axe. That's not bad. You combine like 3 or 4 of those, you get efficiency 4. No comment on that sword. What about this guy? Sharpness 3? That's pretty good. I also got really lucky on this armorer. Look at this guy. He's got unbreaking or protection on all of these. It was good to just get these guys kind of in here. We're gonna get more eventually. We're gonna get better trades, but right now we get free diamond gear whenever we want it, so that's all that matters. Next is going to be our librarians, and let's get on the big cam for this one because I got some knowledge to lay on you. So what are we looking for in our librarians? We're looking for the essentials, okay? The essentials on our tools, on our weapons, and on our armor. So for tools, obviously, the essentials are mending, unbreaking, silk touch, and fortune, as well as efficiency. And then on our weapons, we're gonna want sharpness and looting. It would be nice if we could also get sweeping edge and smite and knockback and fire aspect. We also want power for bows, infinity for infinite arrows. For armor, we're gonna want protection and unbreaking. We also definitely want to kit out our boots with feather falling, depth strider. Hopefully, maybe we could even get some fire protection on our boots. That's what I usually like to do, just because if you put fire protection 4 on one piece of armor, you can survive for just forever in a lava like scenario, which, you know, you might find yourself in from time to time when you're getting hot and heavy, as they call it. You know, when you're digging straight down, you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Let me go ahead and step outside, show you guys the small improvements we've done. Nothing drastic. First thing is right here, I put some shelves, just some outdoor racks, as you know, you might have with all the things you might want to exchange for emeralds. And then next to the iron farm here, I took the spruce tree platform, which was just floating podzol before, and I built it up a little bit. I gave it a frame. I did, you know, our patented stripped log with more logs in the middle and stairs. You know, it's not like we don't do that all the time. We definitely don't do that all the time. This is just, you know, I just wanted something kind of decent looking for when I harvest my spruce, and I added a couple little features that are gonna be kind of thematic, you know, part of what we're trying to make kind of the vibe of our starter area. I always keep these big trees, the big oak trees. I don't cut them down because I think it's just, you know, a free, nice looking tree, like this one right here. This one, I just had to shape the leaves a little bit. I made it look kind of round, and all I had to do was add like a couple pieces of wood, like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 or 5 logs, a couple fences, and this looks nice. So we're going to be kind of doing this all over the place. Particularly, we got a lot of empty space right here in front of the trading hall that's gonna need some clutterification. Probably put some more trees over here, you know, because we're gonna kind of need like a wall around this place. Not a real wall, but just some sort of border that frames everything together. And what else do we got? Oh yeah, the wandering trader came by and he sold me some mango trees. So we're gonna start harvesting a ton of these. The main blueprint for my starter base involves a ton of mangrove wood. It's gonna look awesome. I won't give away too much, but it's gonna be kind of a castle looking thing, and I'm probably gonna put it up here on this little hill right here. This is kind of like the highest point, so it's gonna be right here. We're gonna have like a path coming out, you know, maybe like the side here, down and over into the rest of the area. I've got a little bit of space lit up over here where I'm just planting the mango trees. Things are starting to move. We're starting to put things together and make a really nice looking base area, starter base area. It is so nice to have fully enchanted tools. Like, look at that. Chin, Matt Damon, unnamed efficiency 4 diamond shovel. You guys get the idea. We're ready to go now. So the next thing we have to do actually is upgrade our villager operation. So if you guys remember from the last episode, I just had these guys in one of those bullshit breeder setups where it's like 4 beds and then in the middle of the beds there's like 2 villagers standing on a fence. So those break all the time. It's been like that for years. Like I think that breeder design only worked for maybe 1 update, and then I don't know, Mojang got in the code and fucked up how the villagers interact with beds and sightlines and whatnot. So we're going to take these guys, we're going to give them a nice new big building operation. It might be time to finally claim this space and say goodbye to the wheat field. You know, it's been a good run, but probably we're going to take our wheat and melon operations over to the, you know, sort of industrial area we've got set up over there. So as for the palette of what this building is going to be, it's going to be pretty big. I think spruce and tough. Spruce and tough are going to be the central kind of palette of it, and we're going to mix in some other grays and browns, and I think green as well. We might make some green concrete, some green terracotta, something like that. And yeah, it should look nice. Let's go see how we're doing in the way of materials. We got almost 5 stacks of tough, 10 andesite, I kind of wanted to use andesite, but you know. Okay, let's go get some more resources. F9. F9 started recording, yes? Now that we have record start, we can start talking about plans for big villager re-education center. Much like Gulag in Siberia, I spent from the years of 53 to 72. I put on sunglasses for this one. It feels appropriate for the moment, yeah, no? Maybe. Okay, people, we're at that point now where we're ready to actually start building. I got all my resources. The big wheat field and the melons are gone. So this is the area we're looking to work on here. I've got my villagers over here. They're all encased in mangrove roots because I had a bit of an accident with the last batch. They died on me. I think they got the plague. The plague is back in my world. We're gonna have to start getting some vaccines going or something. Let's come over here. I got a chest with the materials I'm planning on using for this build. So for the base, it's gonna be mostly walls made of andesite and tuff, and we're gonna mix in some green terracotta and moss just for like little splashes of color. The framing and the trim is gonna be spruce logs. We're gonna shave them boys down. Everyone likes a nice shaved log, am I right?
Boo, fuck
And
you.
then the roof I'm gonna make red. So we got mango logs and red terracotta. Now let's do a bit of the stenciling together. So I think the entrance is gonna be, you know, here, maybe one more block over, like that. So this will be the entrance room. So the entrance room is gonna go, oh, how far should it go? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's bring these up a couple blocks. Yeah, that's a good sized entrance room. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just work with squares. We'll do kind of a narrowish room like this. Yeah, okay. Let's just keep going. We'll stencil out a little further. Here's what we'll do. We'll back this off so we have even spacing here. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then we're gonna have to commit a bit of sacrilege and cut down this this big tree here, because I think I want the corner of that last room to be there. Okay, and how tall should this be? I'm thinking like 8 blocks maximum. Right? Maybe 6 blocks. Nah, I think we should do 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then shave that down. Okay, so that's the outline of the structure, right? I'm wondering if this is gonna be too narrow now. 2, 3. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. So I think we're gonna back this off a little more. All right. That feels, yeah, it feels better. That feels like a good size. All right, now it's time to start throwing down the walls. Let me grab a bit of tough andesite, moss, and terracotta. Okay, here's the door. I guess we'll just do the frame out the door first, yeah. This is the idea we're kind of looking for. Just a bit of a healthy random spatter of gray and green, and tough is kind of like that go-between. And then the way we'll do the green is in like kind of splotches like this. So yeah. Basically, I just kind of try to be random and spread everything out as nicely and evenly as I can. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it's not bad. And then we'll just keep carrying that around the rest of the way in between the logs like so. If you do it layer by layer, sometimes it's a little I don't know, a little more mindless, I guess you could say. Oh, how'd that happen? Alright. Break these. That was right here. And then once you've placed down your primary block, you go and you fill in the gaps. Then we're gonna need some patches of green, some green. Let's put a little green splotch right here. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, okay, let's put one more moss block there. Yeah, that's a splotchy looking guy right there. Do a smaller one, just like that. And that's basically going to be the process. So, yeah, I guess I'll cut away here now, and you guys can kind of watch me do this in a bit more of a montage-y style. Okay, so that's all finished. Pretty good start. I really like how all these colors look together so far. Yeah. Nice walls. Look at that. Another nice wall. And look at that. Another nice wall. So now what we need to start worrying about is the roof. And like I said, I kind of want the roof to be red.
But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today. We're gonna get to finishing the rest of that villager house in the next episode. We're gonna do the roof. I'm gonna talk about like the color of the roof and like how I put the roof together and stuff. And then I'm gonna make like a slime farm. I'm gonna make a bone meal farm, I think. I don't know. That's gonna come out in like a day or two. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Peace out.